Going into the fight, 3 things were apparent about Joe Smith Jr. 1. He had a hammer of a right hand that many of his opponents often couldn't handle. For 2, the overhand right was usually set by the jab. Smith often wouldn't sit on his jabs, but instead use it to work his way in to set up the overhand. The 3rd thing is that when Smith Jr. would throw the jab, his head would be off the center line while leaning right. This position has a blind spot, as your vision of the right hand is blocked by your jabbing shoulder. From the opening bell, Beterbiev was sure to first dismantle Smith's right hand by simply circling left away from the overhand right. This does 2 things. It will keep the right hand at a distance, and 2, force Joe to jab his way into the pocket to set up the overhand right. This is the difference between a puncher and a seasoned puncher. Beterbiev will shoot the right hand where it's at, while Smith drops his left to load up, hoping to gain more leverage. What essentially happens is Beterbiev's punch lands first because it travels a shorter distance. Earlier I mentioned how Joe was forced into jabbing his way into the pocket to set up his overhand right. Beterbiev took advantage of this lazy jab all night by coming over the top with his chopping right hand. The story of the night is about how short Beterbiev's punches are. Most fighters feel the need to load up to acquire more power. Beterbiev punches so hard that he has no need to load up. So not only is his punches powerful, they land faster because the distance is shorter.
Out by Harvey Dock. Right hand from Beterbiev gets around the guard. Smith.
Again, Joe Smith comes in with the lazy jab as Beterbiev comes over the top with the chopping right hand. And this almost pretty much continued all night as Joe Smith had no plan B and Beterbiev was just the smarter puncher of the 2.
Same knockdown here, timed it perfectly right on the temple, which took the legs of Joe Smith Jr.
So heavy-handed, road grading opponents. Another right hand gets around the guard. Uppercut tries to sneak in. There's a hook. There's an uppercut. Beterbiev's on the attack. Joe Smith.
Double jab he has out the window. He's a sitting duck to get knocked out.
Sweeping overhand rights, a left to the body, and now he has to tie up. Is being torn down here in round 2. Another right hand. Uppercut. Big uppercut. He is stumbling.
From Beterbiev today, he had to set those punches up the right way so they could land as flush and as clean as they did to get the reaction that he got from Joe Smith.